Hi everyone, my name is Abby. I'm a doctoral student in leadership studies at the Dallas Baptist University. This semester, we're studying on technology and leadership, and I'm posting this video to review a book titled Peer to Peer Leadership: Why the Network is the Leader, a book written by Baker Miller. In her book, Baker uses the analogy of peer to peer information technology architecture to demonstrate how advances in technology can help guide the thinking about a new paradigm for leadership. The P2P IT architecture has radically transformed the computing industry and how society uses computer technology. Applying the P2P concept and approach to leadership, therefore, introduces a significant departure from existing leadership models and organizational design. According to the author, the existing leadership concepts connotes inequality and conjures up the image of division between the leader and the led. The traditional leadership theories and approaches were designed to address the needs of the industrial era organizations, and their priorities are largely at odds with our world today. The P2P leadership paradigm, which is enabled and empowered by advancement in computing technology, unearths the collective power of stakeholders in an organization such that there are collaboration, there's cooperation amongst all members, both the leader and the led, such that the goals of the organization is realized. With regards to organizational design, Baker also discusses an architecture that is radically different from known traditional settings of the industrial age. The P2P work environment is designed to connect, is for connection, collaboration, and conversation. It is intended for workers' convenience and to ensure continuity between work and personal life. Here is some of the concepts that she presented in her book. P2P, as we know it, is an information technology concept. It is essentially a network architecture for data sharing. An essential characteristic of this is information decentralization and the concept of equipotential, which suggests that all nodes are equal and function as equally privileged participants. In the book, the author uses P2P architecture to reframe the concept of organizational leadership. Now, while traditional hierarchies place emphasis on particular chain and command, P2P leadership concentrates on organizing and indexing of data. In this, individuals have access to information and are empowered to take decisions regarding the data such that leadership becomes very fluid and the network, that is, the interconnectivity, becomes the leader. With P2P leadership, knowledge and intelligence are distributed throughout the organization. Therefore, there is an integrative model between individuals and work units. P2P is not about someone leading and others following, neither is it about eliminating the CEO or the leader or leadership. It is about changing the nature of the relationship between all those who are involved in an organization, all those who work in an organization. Now, here's my evaluation of the book. I think the author did a superb job of introducing the concept of leadership and its application in a postmodern world. And I also think that the inclusion of practical examples in the book of organizations that have applied this concept or are implementing this concept helps to paint the picture of applicability and drives home the merits of this new paradigm or new system. It appears the most recent leadership theories are beginning to lean more towards this P2P concept. I'll give an example. An example is that of Charlene Lee's open leadership concept that expresses how social technology can transform the way that a leader leads. Lee, in her book, discusses how yielding control and power results in effective leadership. Baker highlights one of the P2P principle of equipotency. I believe that while this may work in an organization or organizational setting with predominantly millennials as the workforce, it may be quite a challenge in other organizations where, for instance, you have multiple generations working together. It is obvious that the norms and the value system in such a setting will be very different, and therefore it may be a bit hard or difficult to implement this P2P structure. Also, the P2P leadership architecture may find application more readily in a project based organizational setting that lends itself to the need for collaboration and where there are a varied set of information and data. The author provided an explanation of anarchy of P2P architecture from the perspective of relational dynamics, in which an organization functions without a designated leader. Now, except it is implied that an individual can assume leadership at any instance if the person possesses superior knowledge or experience. Otherwise, it will be tough to reach a consensus when there are multiple views and varied ideas. It would necessitate one stepping up to at least provide direction. In any case, if one individual is recognized as a subject matter expert and he or she assumes leadership role, then that challenges the concept of relational dynamics. I think this aspect of the theory needs to be well researched. Overall, I think the author did a fantastic job. I definitely recommend the book for any leader. It's a good read, and it sure provides very good insights. That is the end of my review. Thank you for watching, and bye.